The garage has a lot of light because of all these windows in the... They have a lot of cars. It's got a Jeep, a truck outside, a motorcycle, a car. I mean, you can tell it's an older house. There's some peeling paint and stuff, but a big house for the money. Alright, when we go in the basement, there is a dog kennel down there, and they have the TV turned way up. So I will stop my narration as we go down. Wide stairwell into the basement. Shorter steps, but it's just because they don't have much of a hangover. I wouldn't call this finished. I mean, these are still concrete walls. You know, it looks like it was finished at one time. And they've just kind of not kept it finished. See the dog growling at me in the corner?
He's finished third, fourth, and fourth. Is that a surprise to some? Well, perhaps, but this team
see if we can get a light on this. There's some sort of half bath. I don't know if you're going to remodel. At least the plumbing and everything's here, but wouldn't quite call it a bath. This is what they call a Federal Pacific box, and what that means is Federal Pacific made boxes for years and years and years. A small percentage of them in the first few years would short out. The breakers would short out and burn down the house. So when you get the inspection, the inspector is always going to tell you Federal Pacific box suggests replacement. Most people won't replace it because it's been here this long, hasn't malfunctioned yet, and it's functional. So that's just going to be a decision you have to make. I know we run into this all the time in St. Louis because almost all the houses are Federal Pacific boxes. Going into this area, washer dryer, kind of your storage spot. It's got a hood down here that looks like he's painting. Oh wow. Gotta love ranch basements. Big work area. You'll notice the sump pump and pits. And I think they said they have drain tiles put in. I don't really see any cracking in the walls. There's a small crack that looks like it's been repaired years ago. Kind of more just painted over than anything else. Hey buddy! Big brown lab. What's going on, buddy? So I wouldn't say the basement is great, but it's a basement. It's definitely huge, but I wouldn't call it finished. It's a great basement, but I wouldn't call it a finished basement because there would still be work to be done down here.